This morning for you on Daybreak, Missouri State has a program aimed at students with intellectual disabilities.
And the city of Springfield adds over $1 million toward its landfill. We'll tell you how that money plans to be used.
Also, an infamous area in Taney County could possibly open to the public soon. We'll explain about that and more coming up this morning for you on Daybreak.
Welcome back into the show. It's Tuesday, January 14th. I'm Lauren Barnes.
And I'm Joe Morano. 2 full weeks into the new year today, huh?
I know, halfway to February, which means we're exactly a month out from Valentine's Day.
Yeah. It took me a minute on that math.
The only reason I'm thinking about Valentine's Day is because I always feel like the hump of January, there's nothing to look forward to, like no holidays, but, you know, Valentine's Day, you either love it or you hate it.
Month-long countdown starts down now if you like it, though. Not bad, right? All right, meteorologist Beth Finello is also in for Elisa this morning. Good morning, Beth. How are you on this?
I'm still trying to, like, pay off my Christmas bills, and we've got Valentine's Day coming in. I'm going to have to... Oh, geez.
I get you.
All right.
You can go for the chocolates or something.
Oh,
that always
they're
satisfies.
always so good. The raspberry-filled ones, those are my favorite.
I'll be your Valentine.
Fantastic. Yes.
So good. What's not so good is the fog that we're seeing this morning.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of it, too. Pretty widespread.
Yeah, we've got dense fog advisories for almost all of our counties this morning. We've got one south of the interstate and east of Highway 65. This goes until 8 o'clock this morning for areas in north central Arkansas. Yours goes until 9 o'clock this morning. We've got less than a mile visibility down in Harrison and Mountain Home. We're at about 2 in Branson, about 10 in West Plains, 10 here in Springfield. Good to go there. So a few things you want to remember: leave extra time, take it slow, and leave extra space between you and the car in front of you. Temperatures right now are in the 30s and 40s. Right now in Branson, we've got temperatures sitting at 37 degrees. Here in Springfield, we've got temperatures at 42, 39 in Ava, 43 in West Plains, 40 in Mountain Grove, 48 out in Joplin. About 15 to almost 20 degrees warmer than we were at this time yesterday. The only road hazards we'll have this morning is that patchy fog, maybe some foggy windows. So again, leave a couple extra minutes for your morning commute, but we're looking at dry roads for the rest of the day. Grab the jackets for the kids at the bus stop. We'll have temperatures in the 40s, mostly cloudy skies, and a foggy start. We'll be a little more mild this afternoon, but still mostly cloudy. Temperatures in the 50s. Our gradual warming trend continues for the day tomorrow. We've got rain chances to talk about, plus a possible wintry mix before we see those rain chances. We'll do that in a few minutes.
Starting this hour with some education coverage. A new semester is up and running at Missouri State. This morning, Colorton's Nigel McDonald visited MSU for an update on its Bear Power program.
This program provides educational opportunities for students with intellectual disabilities. Nigel, what'd you learn?
Well, Lauren and Joe, I met a student who's starting her 3rd semester at Missouri State thanks to Bear Power. She says this is a milestone she never imagined she could reach.
Classes resume this week for Missouri State students, like Miranda Terrell, who's now in her 3rd semester.
I thought it was going to be hard for first semester, but when I got into college and asking for help, then it was easy for me.
Terrell is a part of MSU's Bear Power program, which works to help students with intellectual disabilities pursue higher education.
I don't have to show anybody that I have a disability or something. I just can sit in class with anybody else, take notes like everybody else, do everything that they do.
Something she says she once thought would never be possible.
My parents actually told me at dinner, and I was so shaken up that there was a program. I was like, yay, and my parents were like, are you nervous? I was like, yes, I'm nervous. So I was excited / nervous.
But despite her nerves, Terrell has transitioned into your typical college student.
If I'm not studying, I'm usually hanging out with my roommates or going after hours and stuff or watching Netflix.
And Terrell hopes to become a preschool teacher once she graduates.
Ever since that I babysit kids always make me happy. And I always had fun. I always make them happy and stuff, and I'm good with kids.
Terrell says,
if anybody tells you you can't do it, you can. And this is a great program for people who have intellectual disabilities. People are supportive, and you can do anything you want to do, no matter what people tell you.
Bear Power's mission is to create opportunities while changing perceptions.
Well, Bear Power is a 2-year, 5-semester inclusive college program. The program's 4 pillars are academic, social, independent living, and job readiness.
A story with your right to know now. Springfield City Council voted to approve an additional $1.4 million for construction of a liner system at the landfill. We spoke with the superintendent of solid waste to figure out what goes into this. It's something that's done 3 to 5 years because they build in sections. When each section gets full with waste, a new one with a new liner is made. It's all compacted clay, thick layers of plastic, and a drainage layer. Eric Roberts says that drainage layer is what allows them to take water and liquid that flows to the bottom of the landfill to get treated and then released as clean water.
Our mission here is to provide environmental and economically disposal waste management for the Springfield and the region, so it protects the groundwater, surface water, and air from anything that might be in the landfill, allows us to collect the things that are in the landfill, make sure they are treated and properly taken care of before they're released back into the environment.
There won't be any new taxes as a result of the vote. The construction will actually be paid for by the Enterprise Fund and Solid Waste Program.
After another win from the Kansas City Chiefs, more and more fans are wanting to go to these playoff games. But before you buy your tickets, how can you make sure they're legitimate? Well, an investigator at the Better Business Bureau says buying them directly from the venue is the best choice. Plus, make sure that there is a refund policy if for any reason you need your money back. Always use a credit card, and most importantly, don't feel desperate.
It's the first thing, because the scammers are going to play on that. They're going to think you're going to go for something that you haven't thought through completely. So don't feel the need to buy at that particular moment if you haven't done your research.
If the tickets are sold out and you have to get them from a secondary source, the best thing to do is have the seller meet you at the venue and then have someone at the ticket counter confirm they are legitimate.
An infamous area in Taney County may become more accessible for the public to see. Just off J Highway south of Kirbyville is a place called Murder Rocks. It's where a legendary ball number named Alf Bolin would hide to steal from and murder people passing by around the Civil War. The Murder Rocks are on private property, but the property owner, Russell Jackson, is talking to county leaders about ways to showcase this dark piece of local history.
We've never really glorified it because there was people that lost their lives there, But it is part of history, so we'd like to get it out where people could look at it.
Jackson said he would lease 7 acres of the land to county for a park if the county would create a parking area, and a trail leading up to the rocks. They are now considering the idea.
And some good news to follow up on this morning. Remember, Greene County's favorite former canine officer, Lohr, went home last night. He was admitted to the University of Missouri Vet Hospital last week with pneumonia, required surgery for a tumor, and was only given a 50% chance to live. But Lohr has pulled through. His owner, James Craig Miles, says there will still be plenty of follow-up appointments, and thanked everyone for their love, prayers, and donations to help out with those hospital bills.
Such a good story to hear this Tuesday morning. We're also looking at dry roads and clear conditions here in Springfield, but we do have patchy to dense fog across much of the area. Dense fog advisories are in effect for areas south of the interstate and into north central Arkansas. We'll talk about that, and we'll detail some of the rain chances this week. We'll do that after the break.
From Color 10 Ozarks First, Lauren Barnes, Joe Morano, and weather with meteorologist Elisa Raffa. This is Color 10 News Daybreak.